Hello, fellow writers. Happy spooky month of October. Woo! So for a lot of us, of course, that also means, happy prep for NaNoWriMo time, which is a whole other thing. National Novel Writing Month. Very good idea. Get 50,000 words done and teaches you to stop listening to your inner critic and to, well, maybe get a good chunk done in your book, right? And it does. But then there's the whole issue of the dreaded middle. I don't know how many of you have done what I do, but I tend to start writing because I know where I'm going and I do great. And then in the middle, it stalls. So here's my plan for tackling that dreaded middle. And I don't know, maybe it'll help you. I know where it's going to end, and I know where it starts. So of course you have to ask yourself the question, what happens to my character for him to go from point A to point C? And that's too broad a question. What I've discovered is you have to actually ask, what steps do you have to take to edge him this much closer, and then this much closer, and then this much closer? You end up having to break point B down into like 27 points. But when you do that, it's a lot easier to figure out where he needs to go. So if you're stuck in the middle, give it a try. Instead of taking him all the way to point C, like let's say he starts out naive and he ends up world weary. That's sort of an easy one, but well, he's not just going to do that overnight. You have to chip away at his hope and dreams one step at a time. It can be one person's disappointment or one dream's failure. These things add up, and if you do enough of them, you can get him from point A to point C. Works in reverse too. How do you get your jaded, stone-hearted character to believe in love again? One thing at a time. Disappointments he expects end up not disappointing. Things he prepared himself failing, they don't fail. One step at a time, you can get your character there. So this year, don't let NaNoWriMo middle book syndrome get you down. Break it down into smaller steps, and you'll see how to get your character where he needs to go. Happy writing.